think it's a spoiler a little bit.
Okay, we're not saying the titles. Okay. I jumped on the bandwagon and decided to get an IUD because my girlfriends hyped me up on that it's been great for them. I also have never had that, but you both have it and love it. Okay. They did warn me that the insertion process is extremely painful, and I'm such a little bitch. I Googled people's reactions and read one that said she passed out from the pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my husband to go with me to hold my hand because my anxiety and fear of passing out was not going to go away. My OBGYN is a female, so I was under the assumption that she would be installing my IUD. However, in walks in a super hot young guy doctor who said he'll be the one. What a nightmare. No. There was a hot doctor, 2 nurses, and my husband holding my hand while I'm in pain, and I moan. I was moaning so loud and squeezing my husband's hand so hard. I felt the hot doctor's hands shaking as he was placing my IUD. Oh God, he was like nervous. I think he got turned on from my moaning. Ew! Ugh. My husband even told me I sounded hot. Oh my God! Girl! The doctor's all, what the fuck? Did you have a guy or a girl put yours in? You had a gay guy.
I had like a 70-year-old woman. Like a relic of a lady.
Is it so painful?
So painful. Actually, I would add that to lip fillers.
Listen, I do feel like such a bad bitch, but it was not that bad for me. Wow. Raina felt the same way, but like everybody's experience is different. And I also was prepared for the worst, but they were like, you're a fucking rock star. Also, it depends on the person that does it. There's a lot to be said for, like, I always say, like, I actually went to he was at Planned Parenthood. That's where I got it. So like, shout out to Planned Parenthood. He was like, I do these all day, every day. Like, if you want to go to somebody that does IUDs all the fucking time, he was exceptionally good at it. And the same with Raina. Her doctor is our friend who recommended me to him. Like, whatever, they're just IUD pros. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for who's doing it, but I really felt like a bad bitch.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, because I've heard nightmare. No, I've heard people. It's like fucking. It feels 100%. Like a knife.
But I have a tilted cervix too. So like for me, she's like, it's gonna be painful because like I have to like fucking wrench in there.
Is it like cramps?
It's way worse. Like for me, it literally feels like getting stabbed in the stomach. Like I was talking to my gyno, she's like, "Do you want kids?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. And then when she put it in, the way I reacted to it, I didn't moan. I don't moan. I was like, "Oh!"
Just like a dude.
I was like, "Fuck!"
I keep like that was so funny. I think she's like, yeah, like she must have been doing that, like whimpering,
and the doctor's all shaking.
The doctor's all turned, and it's like vibrating, and it like feels kind of good. Then,
and the husband's in the room. He's like, "This is kind of hot." Like watching another dude.
She's getting double teamed.
A porno,
And there's 2 nurses just like, yes. Oh my God, baby. Girl, I'm so sorry. Fuck,
no.
that's.
I have one hot doctor thing. This is kind of dark, but my dog, the day that he died was the worst day of my life. It was like semi-expected, but still, you can never fully prepare. I wasn't choosing to put him down. Yeah. So during COVID times, I had to rush to the hospital and they had to cremate him. The doctor that came in was so hot. I was like, and he was wearing short sleeves with bulging biceps. I've never looked uglier. I'm like, been crying all day. I'm in it was COVID times. I was in like a hazmat suit, snot, just disgusting. And I'm like, why is that the hottest vet
of course
on this planet?
Yeah.
I like asked my vet about it. She's like, oh yeah, that's Dr. So-and-so. He's also a DJ. I'm like, what is happening?
A DJ? I'm dead.
I was.
It's just Diplo.
He wrote me a nice thank you note. He wrote me a nice card afterwards. It's really sweet.
I know.
And I messaged my vet and was like, do you think it's okay if I like DM him and thank him for it? And she's like, no, I'll let him know. And I was like, oh, I just wanted to like slide.
Yeah. God damn it.
Girl, I would have. I wouldn't ask permission.
Of my life, and it was just like, I was like, why is this fucking vet this hot?
So hot.
Yeah, anyway,
my vet's awesome. My dog's vet is also really hot, and he's like from Transylvania. She's got like I'm like, you're a fucking vampire. Come bite my neck, dude. He's like super hot. Their vet.
Transylvania.
It's crazy.
Do you want to read this one, Ash? Or should
oh my God, I would love to. I'm such a good reader, you guys. If you didn't know. When I was 19, a few days before New Year's Eve, I came down with a super high fever. I had plans to hang out with one of my best friends and the guys we were talking to at the time, so not wanting to cancel on them, I went to the doctor to see if they could give me some meds to help with whatever it was. I had a sore throat, and the strep test they did came back negative, but they wrote me a prescription for some antibiotics anyway because they didn't want me to be without them over the holiday weekend. I started taking the antibiotics and was feeling a little better, so our plans for New Year's continued. We hung out with the guys and took some MDMA. New Year's Day was on a Thursday that year, so it turned into a very long party weekend. Over the weekend, I slowly started to realize the quote-unquote strep I had was not in fact strep, was actually hand, foot, and mouth disease. At the time, my best friend and I were both nannying toddlers, and the little boy she watched had given it to her a few weeks before. Me, not knowing there's multiple viruses that caused it, was helping take care of her while she was sick because I thought I was immune since I had it a few years before. I ended up getting blisters all over my hands and feet and was in so much pain it hurt to touch anything. On top of that, the antibiotics I was taking gave me a full body rash. I was shot up. Like,
This is just your story.
So that Sunday, I went to the ER. My friend's doctor had given her pain medicine to help with her symptoms, so I was hoping for something similar. Well, I was wrong. One of the first things they did was ask for a urine sample, which probably showed them all the partying I did, so they immediately started treating me like some drug-addicted fiend. I insisted I had hand, foot, and mouth, and the doctor was so condescending and kept saying how unlikely it was. I even told him I was exposed to it a few weeks before, and being that hand, foot, and mouth is super contagious, it was obvious that I had it. Luckily, the nurse ended up seeing how uncomfortable I was, so she gave me some Percocet, a Benadryl, and a steroid and sent me on my way.
Jesus.
So funny. They're like, this girl has so many drugs in her system.
Yeah.
She's hallucinating.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God. But the nurse giving her the perk, that's the bad bitch there.
Yeah, dude.
Knocked
Hand,
me
foot, and
out.
mouth disease is gnarly. I have friends
My-
that have little kids that
My
get it
nephew
all the
just
time.
had it over
Yeah.
Christmas.
I
and,
don't
like,
even
we
know
all
what
had
it
to-
is.
And then my
Blisters,
other
I
nephew was
guess.
born crazy. Like my older nephew had it, and then the week that my other nephew was born, so then they had to separate them. So my sister-in-law is dealing with a newborn. My brother had to just keep in the same house and keep them separate because
Oh
they have
my
a newborn.
God.
It was insane.
horrible.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
Kids, no thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
thank
your
you.
birth control
More
story.
birth